Excuse me, do you know where anyone is? Just come in.
Just come in with you. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Oh, Christ. I don't know what I'm right.
You alright? No wonder then.
So I'm not meaning to give you a 3rd degree or anything, it's just that you
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, I'm Cara. I'm the midwife who's going to be looking after you. Tell me what's happening. Right, yesterday evening I had just period pains and then during the night just sort of light pains, which I didn't know whether were contractions or not. Okay. Yeah. I'll do it for you if I could. Found out when I was 6 weeks pregnant. Sort of it was a bit of a shock. I've been struggling anyway with sort of pains before. Sort of I found out I had just a few cysts on my ovaries, nothing major, but enough that it still sort of worried me to think that, you know, maybe it just wouldn't happen. So obviously finding out was a very big shock to know that that I had actually sort of got pregnant. So then sort of a bit worried about telling my mum.
This is your first baby, yeah?
Yeah.
Only child. So first grandchild as well, then. Oh, very exciting.
Oh, my waters have gone.
Okay, that's fine.
It's okay.
The room. Where, it's because your baby's pooed. That's why it's that colour. Loads of babies do it. It can be a sign that baby's getting a bit fed up, OK? Most of the time it isn't, but because it can be, what we need to do is listen to the baby's heartbeat continuously, OK? Which means we need to go downstairs to labour ward. If I go out the room, do you promise not to have a baby down the loo and then dramatic? Yeah? OK, I'll be back in a sec. I just need to sort of phone labour ward, let them know we're coming, etc. All right. They have gone, but there's meconium, so we're going to have to go downstairs to labour ward. So, well, I need to sort of make arrangements to do it. Oh, hi, it's Cara from upstairs on Broadlands. I am looking after a lady up here, Stephanie Ings, just shrommed, and we've got quite thick meconium. So I'm going to have to come downstairs with her.
Oh, I should be able to cope more than this.
Down to room 5 on labour ward.
They need to hurry up.
I don't want to leave her because they're getting strong with these contractions.
This isn't the lesbian couple, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's just this couple.
Oh.
Because the other girls had one baby, and this is the second child, and this one's having the baby. It's just not funny anymore.
5 minutes.
Yeah. I know we're a bit early, but she's just not had any sleep since Monday, so... It's the same sperm donor. Oh, but Annie had the first baby, and Rebecca's having the second one.
That's so sweet.
Here we go again, then.
This is the new one.
It's not. Oh, no.
Joe, you can't do worse than I did when I worked in London. I started talking about contraception to a lesbian lady, and she kept trying to say to me, no, it's fine. And I was like, no, just let me finish. She was like, shut up.
Can I borrow your pillow if you're not using it? I will just sleep when I have a problem. I've only got about a minute before you have another contraction anyway. Just so you know. Okay. I know you'd be pleased. Better not snore. Sorry? You better not snore. Sorry, darling, I just can't keep my eyes open.
Well, our relationship was based on a sound friendship first that founded looking at sort of paranormal things, which we both had an interest in. It started off with crop circles. We spent a summer going out to Wiltshire once a week investigating all the crop circles. And then we kind of got into the ghost hunting. So we now effectively run our own paranormal group, which we have a lot of fun doing.
Hello. Rebecca.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ros, one of the midwives on tonight. Okay, it's going to be cold.
Oh.
The baby's happy.
Yeah, it's what they keep saying.
Which is reassuring, but it's not much comfort
No.
to you when you're in pain. Okay.
I just want a few hours sleep.
I know, darling.
Annie. Fucking hell. Stay awake. Sorry. I'll trade you in.
Do you want anything to eat?
No.
Oh, a bit of licorice all sorts, a bit of sugar.
Hold on, have one then.
Go on then.
Oh,
I saved them for you.
did you?
Yeah, I've not had. Oh, I didn't save those ones. Those ones.
You need two of these.
We've been together 9 years, and my daughter Lily, I carried her, and she's 2 now. And obviously now Becky's carrying our second, who will be Daisy. And we've also got our dogs and cats, which are part of our immediate family. You can clearly see your contractions.
I can clearly feel my contractions.
Let's go. Right, we're on our way, Steph.
Just try and breathe through. Just really try and breathe through. It's quite tricky to monitor your baby, okay? But we do need to monitor your baby's heart rate because of the meconium. All right, in which case we need a doctor. This is Steph.
Yeah.
Schwann's at 7 minutes past and the fit meconium, so downstairs.
How long's it been like this?
This one's been, what, probably about 30 seconds so far. It's just gone up and down.
It's up and down.
It's just up and down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Transmitting to hospital, contracting regularly.
Right.
Steph, something's happening with this baby. It's not liking the contractions very much. Yeah. Can I examine you and just see if you've progressed and how many days overdue are you?
8 days to go.
In actual fact, I think I will do this blood sample, but we should get you into the operating theatre if that's all right, and just prepare for delivery, and then we're in the right place at the right time. You will probably be ready to deliver once we're in theatre. I think you're getting very close to that stage, all right? But if the baby's heart rate stays low like this and you're not quite there, then you might just have to do a cesarean before I even do the blood sample. Okay? So we'll just take it as it is.
When it gets to category 1 and it's an emergency, it's deemed an emergency enough usually to put them to sleep. It's awful actually for whoever's with them. It's bad enough for the woman, but it's awful for those around, their husband or the mum or whoever, because the woman's just whisked off and they don't get to see her until she's brought round in recovery.
Hi. Hi. I just wanted to let you know Stephanie.
Yes.
She's gone round for an emergency caesarean section, and they're going to be doing that under general anaesthetic. So because of that, because she'll be asleep for the process, we don't actually let anybody go down to theatre for that.
Okay.
But we will keep you informed.
Oh dear. Never believed that she'd end up having to go into theatre.
I thought about selling my body. medical science. Usually it's when you're dead. Because I went to see that Body World, the plasticise people. Yeah. Oh, and that's what I was going to do, is donate myself to him.
I thought you meant something else when you said that.
Sell your body. I can just see me, can't you, on a street corner and some bloke saying, yeah, it's 20p.
It's just the way you
say
say
in your fishnet stockings. Yeah, and stand there going, I live voice. Oh, you're in! Where are you? Hi! How's it going? I'm coming in to support you.
Why is she that scary?
We'll all support each other, will we?
Because we're a bit, you know, a bit worried that you might... Because after last time when I saw him, the way you hit me. Do you remember bumping
Yeah,
me?
I did apologise.
I'm just going to lay you a little bit flatter, Becky. All right?
And then he kicked me in the head. Oh. It's quite violent.
Don't blame you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a bit worried about you breaking the waters after the descriptive term you used as bulging.
Sometimes it's running off the bed.
I stood here like this and I was talking to my lady and we were laughing and she went like that and I'm not joking.
She must have felt it
went
go.
like that, it covered me. The dad collapsed on the floor with laughter. She didn't know what to do with herself and I just stood here.
Because it come out with such force.
Yeah,
I've moved your clothes out the way, love.
Yeah, well, I'll stand outside the door with the snorkel on, just in case. It's a really big privilege, I think, because it's such an intimate and vulnerable time for the women. I mean, how much more vulnerable is a woman laying on her back while you're trying to examine her? There's never going to be a worse time for her, is there, really? And to be able to build up a rapport really quickly is the whole... It's the main part of it.
Right, now, if you just bear with me, just going to bring your cervix forward.
Good girl. Such a lovely face. Don't start laughing.
Very laugh.
Can you breathe? Good girl. Just keep breathing. Good girl.
Oh, dear. Your waters have just gone.
Oh, crikey.
Excellent.
There we go. Right, well, I don't think I'll be sending you home because you're 5 centimetres.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's good, isn't it?
Thank God.
Hoorah.
So I think you better just stay and have a baby instead.
To have this baby, we used a process called IUI, which is intrauterine insemination. In very basic layman terms, it's a big syringe putting things in the right place at the right time, which is the same treatment we had when we had Lily.
We had to choose our donor, and it was as simple as they gave us a sheet and we had to write down what characteristics were important to us that the donor must have. There were 2 very different people, and we obviously chose the one that was more successful in life.
Now, it was a bit difficult to feel what way round she is. I have a feeling she might be back to back with you, with her back down on this side.
Is that bad?
No, it just means that she's got to turn round as she comes down. As labour progresses, the head comes down and does a sort of corkscrew movement in the pelvis. So we'll just be checking that.
Stephanie Ings, yeah, she had the hideous CTG. We took her straight out to theatre, got 2 samples out of her to try and put them through the FBS machine. Couldn't get a result, so we did a CAP 1, and got the GA, and I thought, well, I'll just examine it, see if I can just rotating it, forceps on, and did, and dragged it out.
Mad, isn't it, how quick things can change? How dangerous things can get so quick.
I was panicked, I suppose, and the gas and air makes you so sort of, you know, drowsy anyway that you can't really concentrate on what's going on. But I knew, I could see from the rush going on around me that obviously something was going on. Just not quite sure what, apart from you needed to get out quicker than planned. The next thing I know, sort of being told we're going to theatre. Could be caesarean, could be forceps. You'll find out when you wake up, sort of thing. So, but thankfully it was just forceps and not caesarean. So that, I mean, that was a bit better on the plus side.
I know they're going to try and get you around to come and see your little man shortly, but I just thought I'd come and catch up with you about what's happening with him. He didn't need too much help when he was born, but what he did need was he needed a bit of oxygen to keep him nice and pink. And when he first came round, he was needing quite a lot of oxygen.
But the good news is that actually that's come right down, and he's now needing virtually nothing, and he's not needing any extra help with his breathing at the moment. You'll feel much happier once you've seen him. So at the moment he's in one of our sort of intensive care spaces, but actually he doesn't really need to be there anymore. So we'll probably move him out of there fairly quickly and get him into the sort of special care nursery once he starts to feel a bit better.
Am I going to be able to try and breastfeed?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. As soon as you're feeling up to it, we'll get him to the breast, and if he's looking hungry, we'll get him to the breast tomorrow.
Well? Oh, she's 6 to 7. And it's the head was quite high.
No, 500.
But as the contraction started, obviously it came down a bit more. Yeah. Could I biscuit them, please? That one.
No.
No, it's that one. Because she wouldn't seem confident that. Oh, we'll go together. Check for each other. Yeah, and I'll check it with you. She's moving around.
Can you behave yourself, please? You're supposed to
lick the biscuit.
I thought you wanted me to sign something.
No, you did it for me the other day.
Oh, right. The other day.
You don't have to look at it all day.
The pain.
Right, well, we can get some pethidine as well if you need something else.
I just need to be managed.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I know you are, but you're a novice.
I love you, sweetheart. Love me too.
Yeah, of course I do. That's least my worries at the moment, to be honest.
It's all right.
Just getting a bit panicky.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm doing it wrong.
No, you're doing fine. Doing really well. If you had pethidine, you would probably need to stay on the bed or sit in the chair, simply because it can make you feel quite sleepy. And I just think you probably wouldn't be safe standing up once you'd had pethidine. I think you have to kind of assess each woman, because everybody has a different pain threshold and a pain tolerance. And you know, there are some women that you can say to them, you know, you can actually do this, you can keep going a bit longer. And there are others where you know they've actually come to the end of their rope.
Yay, drugs!
I think I've done a massive wee or something.
Her job's so glamorous, isn't it?
Oh, marvellous. So whereabouts do you work?
All over the place. And I do a couple of days with the RSPCA and Shirley.
Can I have some water?
That was an attractive face. Thanks for sharing that one with me.
I feel really drunk. Is that the pethidine?
Yeah. Actually, I spiked your water with some vodka.
Do you want the lights down a little bit?
Oh, that's nicer, isn't it?
Can I sit down?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Becky, you're pulling my hair, love.
I just wondered if you had an epidural.
She's quite big.
She's quite big,
It's a big bump, isn't it? And she's got a lot of pain in her back and her pelvis. I think she's got a bit of SPD.
I've tried to get her on the side, but she don't like it, and I don't know what I have to do with her.
Does she want an epidural?
I haven't suggested it to her.
And she hasn't asked?
No, I don't think that's come into her mind.
Right.
But I just don't like seeing her like it.
How is she coping? Better, worse?
This could go on for...
Yeah.
Well...
She's standing up again?
No, she's exhausted. She's absolutely exhausted.
Well, she hasn't slept for days.
No. That's why I think maybe epidural would be a good idea. I thought I'd come and speak to you first about it before I go with both feet blazing out, you know.
Fucking wake up.
Okay. Just gotta wait to get space into the room. Oh, fucking hell. I know what I mean, and it does make sense.
What? No, it doesn't.
Wait for whoever's... Oh, no.
You probably need to have a realistic talk with her about pain relief. But I think it's a big baby.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know how big the other one was.
She had a section.
Yeah, but it's by the same donor dad, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry if I keep getting short with you.
It's all right, darling. I'll get my own back, don't worry.
When I first went in, I was surprised that it was her having the baby, because the other one, I get the feeling that the other one's the sort of more girly one.
Yeah.
But then when they said she'd already had a baby,
Yeah.
it's quite unusual for them both to have babies. Usually it's one has the babies and the other one doesn't.
When they first got, I was so interested.
They're a lovely couple.
Oh yeah, they are. They're wonderful.
They're nice.
Perhaps if she had epidural, they'd both maybe
They'd get us some sleep.
sleep.
They would. Start the ball rolling with the conversation, yeah.
Right. You'll have to have a cannula in the back of your hand, and you'll have a drip, saline drip, so that'd be giving you fluid.
It's up to you, darling. You're the one that's having it.
Yes.
Very cute looking little boy.
He's lovely, isn't he?
He's got his eyes fixed. Hello.
Was it quite a long labour, or...?
No, really quick.
Was it?
Like yesterday, the day before, like in the evening, I was having just period pains, but I thought nothing of it. And then sort of yesterday morning, slowly got stronger. It was only at about 5 o'clock they started getting strong.
In the evening?
6:30 we came in, and
goodness.
20 to 9 I had him.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
pretty soon, but then obviously it was forceps, so they had to speed up a little bit anyway, I think. Through the birth, I think he struggled a bit more, sort of, you know, because I think there was so much going on, and to know that he couldn't really help, I think that was the worst thing for him, sort of seeing me in pain and knowing that there wasn't a lot he could do. And I know, I mean, I didn't even notice at the time, again, because I was so drowsy, but I know at one point he did sort of have to leave, because I think there was like 6 or 7, you know, medical staff around, and I think that got a bit too much for him, you know. Again, he didn't quite know what was going on, there was nothing he could do to help, but now the baby's here, he's brilliant.
Oh. That's you.
I hope men understand now what women have to go through as well to get their little babies. Happy? Still quite dinky, really, isn't he?
Worried last night. Went all worried last night.
I was angry when it was all going on.
Good morning.
Morning. How's you?
Labour ward. Good morning, Nancy speaking. D level, D for dog. And that's labour ward.
All right, babe. Bye. Oh, you made me coffee.
No.
That was about 40 seconds ish.
Is that tight now?
Yeah, that was painful.
Well, not in front of the fag then, no.
Oh, for God's sake. Stop rubbing.
Sorry.
I need a drink.
Yeah, it's perfect, partner. Come on. Yeah. Hour.
She wants a drink.
Yeah, I want a drink.
Don't stress out a pregnant woman.
John, I want a drink.
Gotcha. Look at that one. That's a good one. Sorry, I'm kind of in this game.
Well, we met on the internet, on a chat website. He says he thought I was beautiful, which I suppose any lad is going to tell you that. And my honest first thoughts was that he was a chav, and my first idea that I was going to do was get him out of the cap that he wore. And although at the time he was only 18, it made him look younger than what he actually was. So, I mean, it took me about 2 months to actually finally get him out of trackies and a cap.
By the time you got the water inside that...
Yeah, but I haven't. That's why they can feel the baby so much, because it isn't water. The only water I've got is there, and that's in my empty uterus.
You still have a very thin layer around.
No, there isn't. That's what she was worried about at the scan the other day. It's all on the side of him, which is why they don't think that my waters will be... Like, a lot of other people's waters obviously gush, don't they? They don't think mine will, because I haven't got that much water.
This is going to be a long, long day.
Yeah. Who are you texting?
Mum, let her know we're in a special room. We're on
Seems
sweet.
to play on phones.
Right. Did we get as far as the introductions this morning?
Yeah, we said hello.
Due on the 9th of the 10th. which makes you about 37 weeks and 1 day.
Yes, today I am, yeah.
I guess you've been having a few more scans along the way.
I've had 9 altogether.
Okay, so on the last one, we've got a bit of reduction of fluid around the baby.
That's what the scan lady said, yeah.
And the growth of the baby's starting to tail off a little bit. And that was the decision to do the induction today on the basis of that.
Because of my subseptate uterus, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's cramped, bless him.
Okay, is it a boy?
Yes. Yeah, he was 18 when we found out. And I think it's almost like a shock that it's taken away his whole life, because he's now got to look after a baby and he's only going to be 19 himself when he has it.
Some cold jelly to start with. I'm going to try and break your waters. Well, there might not be so much fluid around your baby, but I've got plenty this end. Okay. Had a good feel around your baby and the baby's head. So we've broken those waters now.
Yep.
And your baby should be born today on the 19th of the 9th, 09.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
So I'm just going to pop the monitor back on my
I need to ask, because I've got a phobia of needles. Obviously, I do have my blood test and everything done, but I usually have the cream. I don't suppose you have the... Yeah. Right. She said he'd be born today.
That's right, and it'll be before 12, like midnight.
Should be?
Yes, I'm going to bed.
19th of the 9th. Oh, I can get to bed.
Can I have a look?
At what?
Oh, it was, or was it a mess? The well, what?
Yeah.
Save you the first pad.
You won't be able to see anything.
There ain't that much water, really.
There was. This is the second. Well, it wasn't planned. We thought that we were taking all the precautions that we needed to. The reason why I kept the baby is because at the age of 15, I had an abortion. Not my fault, not my choice. And obviously, I felt so much guilt. Up until, well, whenever, once I found out I was pregnant, there was no way I was losing another baby again.
We'll just get it over and done with as quickly as we can. I know you don't like needles,
Yeah.
so just look at your sister. Get your sister to tell you a good joke.
Not clean once.
That's fine. They won't talk. Hot scratch. And it's in. It's just the thought of it, isn't it?
Is there someone taking over from you, Sonia?
Yeah, Tina's coming.
Okay.
Well, won't be long. Love you. I'll still be here.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Oh, shut that squeaking.
Becky, doctors are just going to come in and have a chat.
Morning. Hi there. I'm Gillian Conner, I'm the consultant. How you doing?
Right.
Much better now you've got the epidural.
Yeah, and just resting.
Just get
Did a long night.
Well, it started Monday, so it's been very long.
Long week?
Yeah, very long week.
So it'll be interesting for you to see how similar this one.
I know,
it's
it's
the same.
Same donor, yeah.
Yeah.
So then
We had to bulk buy. Plenty left, didn't we?
Don't joke, it was £1,000 on sperm. And you know, when we say that, everyone reflects on going, I'd have given you some for free. Like, yeah, as if we haven't heard that before.
So if you wanted more,
Yeah, we've got the...
who would go for it?
Me, I think. Well, you said from like day one, didn't you? You're never doing this again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fairly clear cut then.
Yeah. No, it's worked quite... Actually, I think it's made us quite stronger because we can both really appreciate what the other one's going through, which is quite nice.
It's got to come out first.
You can't describe the feeling. It's you just can't. And my friends who were parents before me were saying, "Oh, you don't know what it's like. You can't imagine how much love the human heart can encompass until you have a child." And I would say, "Oh yes, I can, because I really love my dog." And then when Lily came along, I really understood what they meant. and it is something else.
She's not too bad, so she's just doing what the midwife's saying, really. So, but with the gas in there, she's calling us all space monkeys.
Katrina, this is Erin, the midwife on the late shift, so she'll be looking after you until 10 o'clock today.
So what have we got in there, a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Boy. It's a boy, it's a cause trouble, isn't it?
Women can't talk.
You're a bit outnumbered, I'm afraid.
I was going to say.
Jesus, eh? I could swap with your mum, I think. We take her outside.
That's it. Deep breaths. Well done. Blow that pain away. Well done. That pain gone?
No, I feel sick.
That sicky feeling will go away, okay? And you will get used to it. Alright, so you just got to keep going with the gas. Alright, I know it's that sicky feeling is horrible, but it does go away.
Do you know what? I actually don't want a fag.
Oh, well, that's something.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Come on, big breaths.
Ah! I can't do this anymore.
You've done so well, Katrina.
Mum,
Yeah.
what do I do?
What do you want to do?
I don't want to be in this pain anymore.
You don't want, well then.
Do you want me to get the anaesthetist to come around and talk to you?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea, Jim.
Yeah, but it says you have to sit still and I won't.
We can get you to sit still, we can turn the drip down.
I don't want it to hurt me.
What, the needle you mean?
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You will be.
Put your special cream on. Numb it first.
No, they don't do it like that. They use a needle. Please, it's horrible.
I know, Trina. I've been there, haven't I?
Yeah, but you've done it without.
Yeah, well, my pain threshold's bigger than yours, isn't it?
You can see Dad for a little while.
No, John, right, I swear to God, yeah. I've had enough. No, I'm sorry, I don't care if I stress at anyone now.
Okay.
I'm gonna F and blind at people soon.
Right, okay.
I've had enough.
When I had my epidural, my contractions were must have been about 15, 30 seconds apart.
Can you still move your legs about? What are they doing? They a bit flippy floppy?
He needed me to stay still between my contractions, but I couldn't because my contractions were so quick. I mean, I don't even know how he done it, but he managed to get that needle in me somehow. I'm pretty glad I was off my face on gas in there, really, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't have let him come near me.
Right, chin down. Now really, really push that baby. Keep that going, keep it 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 going. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. And quick breath, one more for me while it's there. Oh, amazing. See the top of your baby's head already? That's amazing. So just breathe now, well done. But because we can already see baby...
Whoa, what is that?
That's the Consultation injection. You won't even feel it, I promise.
What's the one I told you?
Okay? That's the one to help deliver your placenta. Now promise me, don't worry about that, okay?
Whoa.
That's just to help deliver the placenta.
Yeah, do you remember I told you that?
Yeah?
No.
Right, another one coming. Right, big breath in for me. Chin down. That's it. Now really, really move this baby. Now keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Now really move. That's it. Relax your knee out, Katrina. And again, now big push. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Excellent. Well done. Oh, naughty baby's got caught. Oh, Katrina. Here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Look. Oh. Yes. It's a bit shocked. Just going to cut his cord. Oh, there we go. Be giving Cinto. Oh, there he is. Are you clever? Oh, well done. Be giving Cinto, Kim. I'm just going to give you little injections. Right, don't worry about it. No. We talked about this. Feel it? Yeah, she's feeling it. We gave it. You won't feel it. Kim, no, please. Well done.
Why has he got all that gooey stuff over it?
Because he's early. Oh. That's been keeping his skin all nice and moisturised. The vernix.
You can picture, you can imagine, you can think, oh, this is what it's going to be like. But when it actually happens, you're just like, wow, I'm a mum. That's the first words that you say to yourself when you lay there. You're like, I'm a mum. I've got a baby. And it's like, oh, my God, that's crazy saying that. And if you never imagined yourself as being a mum like myself, then it's even more crazy because I'm thinking, nah, I'm not a mum. And when they put him onto my chest, I just looked at him and I was like, oh my God, there he is. There's my baby.
Carry again.
Feel that pressure coming. Deep breath and really push everything into your bottom. Hard as you can. Brilliant. Just relax again. What I'm going to do when baby's recovered from this little push, I'll just get the doctors back in, just have a little look at what she's up to. Okay. Just because she's not liking this pushing particularly much.
It'd be most frustrating having got this far, you then have a caesarean.
Oh, we won't need a caesarean now.
Oh, right.
It'd be forceps or von-twos if they need to do anything.
Right.
Which position do you think it was earlier? When we examined in the room, we thought the baby's lying back to back, so it's sort of looking up to the ceiling, which is the other way around for the delivery. Primary aim is to try and turn the baby around, so the baby looks sort of looking to the floor with the chin on the chest. In that position, we'll try and help the baby deliver. Baby's heart rate is improved, which I expected, so be reassured from that point of view. Yeah. All right, okay. We've got the forceps on now, which is quite easy, quite straightforward. Okay. So the next step is the contractions. Okay.
When you've got a contraction, we'll tell you because you'll have no idea.
Okay.
We'll tell you to push.
Doing very well.
Okay. That's it.
So we've got the baby's head delivered. Yeah, baby's head's out. Yeah, baby's head's out. Okay, just give me a little push down. Okay.
That's brilliant.
What way were the forceps either side of her head, so she'll be bruised on the sides. I did so well.
When it comes to explaining to Lily and Daisy why they've got two mummies, I'll try and explain that they're very lucky and they've got two mummies instead of a daddy. And if they wanted a daddy, they'd have to give up one of their mummies. And hopefully they wouldn't want to do that. But we have always said we'll be honest with them and explain. We can't really be anything but honest. There's no way we can pretend that we had them biologically.
I'm going to go for about £8. What are your bets?
I was thinking about 8.4.
8.4.
Just under 9.
Jesus.
Hey, I thought she was heavier than Lily. Size of an average cat.
Size of an average cat.
Did you just say daddy? Well, she's completely on the wrong track. She did.
To be actually at the birth as well is amazing, and it still thrills me. You know, that life, and you bring this life out. You know, they've grown it, but you've helped bring it into the world. It's just amazing. I mean, what is there that's any better than that? You know, and you've helped a woman who's so pleased with the care you've given her. You know, it's fantastic. You just can't imagine it. It's like nothing else.